At this point, the coast of Italy kind of looks like the coast of Vancouver, but without the snow on top of the mountains. Like Diana says, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Flying into the sunset.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce this bay here that we're going into, but it looks kind of cool. It looks like a couple of grottos in there, caves in there, cave over there. Some sailboats moored in here. Another sailboat coming in right now, taking one of the last ones. Hopefully we get a space in there. Well, we find a nice little anchorage here with a bunch of mooring balls. We got some old ruins up here, a couple of other boats, some cool green, and nice little grotto that people are swimming in. Marked off bay. Pretty day in Italy.
Oh. How's the water?
Some cold spots, some warm spots.
Cool. I knew it.
This is a cold spot.
It's freezing.
Sun going down.
Very pretty views. Leaving our last night anchorage.
Can't even try and pronounce it.
Why? What is it called?
Gagli Infreschi.
Yeah. We will know the names after we leave, after the fact. But yeah, I got some ruins and caves and beautiful sunrise and beautiful sunset. Just these wonderful views. More cave. Look at this cave, very cool formation. Some castle or maybe old lighthouse, I would say. Maybe checkpoints, some ruins. But this is cool.
This was option 2 for last night. If the other one was full, and there's another nice little fort up here, or outpost, or some sort of thing. This one looks, it's less protected from swell, but this little corner nook here looks like it would be awesome.
Very nice. Just the land unfolds behind this. Holy, this is beautiful. Whoa.
What was over there?
Caves.
Can you do it with the fist pump?
This is beautiful. More caves. Another beach. Look at the rock formations in front of it. That is so beautiful. Like it's some sort of unbelievable.
Look at this little cove here. I think that's a day mooring ball, so you can come out here for the day. Oh, that is pretty. Just so much to look at here. There's another one coming up here. You can't really see them because the rocks are all the same color until you get up to them, and then you just see the transition of the rocks moving, so you can judge depth and distance.
Do you see the birds?
As Diana would say, look at this madness. Look at this. That is freaking beautiful. And all the birds up on the cliff there.
Unreal. Look at this.
This is Port Zingalo. There's a couple of old ruins here. If we had time to go up to this one, that looks freaking cool. That one up there. Then there's a museum in town. Getting up there. I'm going to stop in here for a few minutes to refuel, maybe get some water.
So the town, we stand up for fuel. And look at that building, has the colors of the flag. Very colorful buildings. We got to fuel up here in this little town, and there's cool views here. Water is golden ahead. Seems very calm, right? This is pretty. I don't know how I could resist not taking a video here. So that was Camerota Marina. So many cool rock formations cutting off the beach into several beaches.
So pretty. Little beaches all the way down the coast. We're at Della Marina or Lambro. Yeah, just gonna go around that point here. Hit Naples tomorrow. We got little tunnels cut into all the mountains.
Very cool, very cool. We are still beside the Camerota, west of Italy, south of Naples, way south of Naples. There is this beach formation that is very breathtaking. It's almost like somebody cut a slice of that mountain. It's very cool. Sailboat over there. A boat hiding inside of the caves in there. Maybe a couple boats. This is cool. Just Rock sitting by himself, content in the beach, all for himself. Why would I share?
This is one of the most commented on marinas in Napoli, or anchorages. Yeah, it's kind of pretty here. Can't get too much closer than this because we've got a deeper keel and we already ran aground today. But this madness.
Look at this madness, yes, exactly.
Pretty here.
A rock here, cool rock over there. Show the cave and the with kayakers.
The kayakers out there, yeah.
Lots of $1 million shots out here. Like, look at this. I have a cave with kayakers. I have this river, what did you call it? River Lambro, and then rocks.
One up here, straight ahead of us.
I can just look and admire all these breathtaking views ahead of us and behind us and around us. A rock right on the beach and a river mouth somewhere in front. Lots of cool caves. I am totally looking the wrong way. Keep talking. I like when you talk. Explain to us. Whoa, we can be really close here. 15 meters of water. Understand?
Too bad we could have gone in there with the dinghy if we would have stayed here last night.
Yeah. So we should come back here.
Maybe.
We should totally come back here. Yeah, I would like to see Spain as well.
Look at this madness of coming out of here between this little island and this rock. And we got this little fortress up there. More pretty rocks and little holes in the canyon or in the cliff face. It's very pretty. This is one of the 50 most commented anchorages in Napoli, which kind of says something. I mean, I think we've seen prettier ones, but this one's freaking pretty. Oh, here, look at this cave. This grotto in here. The grotto. It's a funny word, grotto. These are the days I wish I had a drone. Look at this. pretty. Look at this madness. Deanna says, look at this madness. She's yelling from below because she can't get enough space on her phone to take pictures. That's the coast of Italy.
Huge rocks, huge cliffs, so beautiful. Okay, what are you doing?
We're resealing the hatch. It had a leak in it.
I came very late for this, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing.
So what is this step now? What's the gooey, goopy, black stuff?
Sikaflex, this is a sealant. I would much rather be using butyl tape, but I don't have any.
What's the difference?
Butyl tape stays soft, stays rubbery. And this stuff can get hard.
Screws, cut, screws. Screwing it back in. What are you doing now?
I'm back in the trim piece. Trying to. The sun has made it weak.
Fishing, maybe anchoring. The Gulf of Policastro. Look at this green, beautiful coastal side of West Italy, just south of the Napoli over there, and the big volcano Vesuvius. Vesuvius? It's very cool town on top of the hill there. So many towns like this.
Got a black sails, black boat. Looks very pretty.
Sailing!
We're approaching Salerno, and this is our anchorage for the night. And we've got so many these buildings. I don't know if they're apartment buildings or hotels, but a lot of people have waterfront to use, that's for sure.
This is the madness I'm talking about, yes. Now we have the lights starting to go on, we're still sailing, and the city lights, busy city lights are going on. Gonna anchor soon.
I don't know if this is an every night party or just a night party, but look, there's a castle up there. We're just outside of Naples. It looks like some pretty cool apartment buildings to live in. A couple of other boats here at the anchorage with me. A couple of marinas, one on this side, one on that side. Hopefully we get a good night's sleep. Very little swell in the anchorage other than the boats going by. Arecchi Castle, looking over Salerno. It was originally started in the 6th century, so it's one of the older castles we've seen out here. It's 300 meters up. I do just wonder how they get rocks up there. Like, do they dig them all out of the ground there and put them up? It looks like there's more rocks than there was ground. It's a riddle in my head. I guess they built a restaurant inside of it for a while. I don't know if it says it's temporarily closed, so we can't go see it. Yeah, we're in Salerno in a nice little harbor. A few other sailboats. We had a nice calm evening with no swell, which is lovely. But now the ferries and tourist boats and stuff are going to start going, so we'll start getting a whole bunch of swell. But yeah, good morning from Salerno, Italy.
Look at that pink cloud reflecting on the water. The moon is still up there. Just another walk in the middle before the marina. Going back to the dinghy from the grocery store. Look, there's Pika Pika. One.
Pika Pika. Pikachu?
Ah, there's something on top of the sea. And castle. We just passed our anchor in Salerno, and look at this little town. So pretty. Look at this. Just between the hills. We are heading closer to some of the ruins. Ruins and cave or cove. That's awesome. That is perfect. Look at that.
This is really pretty. We've got a little outpost there, and we've got this big rock wall here, all the way up here, and then yeah, we got to go way up there, 20 miles to get around this little point. So really cool lighthouse here. I don't know if you can see the steps going down to the down the cliff face, and I don't know how he gets down there. That doesn't look like you could go from the road down there without walking. That looks like a heck of a climb to bring in groceries. Nice little seaside town. I think this is Trani or Almafi, or there's a whole bunch of names for things around here, and as you zoom into the maps it changes names. So it's really pretty though. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more.
Boats and marinas and roads. Farms on the mountains.
Really cool little cave here. I wonder how many pirates hid their treasure in there. Looks like there's a stash in there right now. I don't know what it is. It's kind of cool. Lots of steep steps to go down to there. Okay, we got another little outpost here, and we have hands down the coolest rock feature I've ever seen.
There's even gondolas to go up.
The mouth of this cave must be 200 meters high. Stalactites coming from the top. It's insane. And then this guy is planted right on the top there.
Probably the acoustics are really good. Ricola! Ricola!
It's kind of hot, kind of rainy. This is another fortress of some sort down here. I don't know if it's modern or old. Very cool.
Water, there's crush in there.
Il Gallo Lungo. I don't know if the whole island chain is called that same thing, but there's an old fort there and a little church, and I don't know what else. It's kind of pretty though. And yeah, pretty.
I like the rock formation. It looks like slanted pieces of rocks on this one. And the second one looks like Dinosaur back. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
But part of it is there are something built on it, like fortress, old buildings. Yeah. More and more boats heading towards it. These three islands.
Well, we're near Capri Island and the three famous rocks, Stella, the Mezza, and the Fiori. Cool little cove, Seno Di Lerento. Seno Di Lerento. My Italian's even worse than my French. It's amazing.
This is a cool shot unless I get the boom behind my head. There it is. I can see through the rock to the other side. Very cool. Island of Capri. Very cool. Boats flocking from all over the place to see Capri and the three sister rocks in front of it.
So we're coming around the point here and we should be starting to see Vesuvius. I think that slope on the side is the side of Vesuvius. Vesuvius covered with clouds on the top, so we can't really see the top of it now, but you can see how big it is compared to everything else around here. There's Angry Mountain. Look at how pretty that is. Looks like Mount St. Helens or Crater Lake when I saw it. Just dominates the landscape. There's the other slope. So yeah, that's the point. Still an active volcano. So yeah, Deanna's asking me what we do if it explodes, and I'm like, well, we go the other way.
Sailing towards Vesuvius.
And here we're coming up on Vesuvius. Pompeii's over on the right side of it, and the left side of it is Naples. And yeah, and I can't see much of anything right now, but it's 1,300 meters tall, and we're roughly 30 kilometers away from it right now. So it's a big volcano. And we're kind of running alongside Vesuvius here. We're still about 15 miles away from it. Like I said, it's about 1,350 meters high, somewhere around 4,000 feet. And the last time it erupted was 79 AD, when it wiped out Pompeii and a bunch of the stuff around it. They figure the next time it should erupt was about 50 years ago. It has over 2 million people that are within 2.5 minutes of its eruption zone. So basically, if it started going off, then a lot of the people in Naples are gone. And it is the most dangerous volcano in the world, and it is the most studied volcano in the world because it's so dangerous. So, Vesuvius is famous for the 79 AD. But it's actually the only volcano that has erupted in Europe in the last 100 years. And they figure it's due again. The 79 AD eruption was preceded 14 years before by a bunch of earthquakes and such. And we've actually had a bunch of earthquakes here in the last, well, in May I think there was a big one that we were setting up for an evacuation. So yeah, pretty scary volcano. I think this is about as close as we're getting to Vesuvius. So yeah, that's pretty. And the town of Naples sure lights up at night. Look at that. Just surrounding us with lights. Well, this is pretty. The cove around Naples just completely surrounding us. There's the Castle San Luca. There's Vesuvius in the distance. And we got the town surrounding us almost in a full circle.